From our own experience, and maybe this is the place we build bridges. As like I said, as I was reevaluating how should this conversation go, I really do think what Christy Vines brought in that last podcast of sitting and listening to people's stories, and even that exercise of where they would hear someone's story and have to speak it back as that person. I really think that's the place for bridge building, because what I liked about the movie was it was written by a man and a woman. So Greta Gerwig directed it, which she's a female director, the most successful female director. I love seeing that, right? Such an underrepresented field. She wrote the movie with Noah Baumbach, who's her partner. And so it does have a place for men and women to come together and have conversation, because I do think it's written out of the experience of both of them. And so I think to have the conversation, listening to each other, maybe that's the place for bridge building, and saying, you know, why were you frustrated, Simone? What is it you thought was so negative? Even hearing that, I think that's a place we can start to have the conversation, because I do want to see this be a bridge builder between men and women. That's why I asked you to come on. I think in both of our issues, it can feel hard in the church for men and women to have this conversation together. So I guess I'm asking the question, are there some things the movie highlights that we need to start deconstructing as believers, things we've accepted as normal between men and women that aren't intended by God, that actually they're getting in the way of us addressing these really important issues? Because these two issues involve women and men together, but women bear the brunt of the shame. I mean, there's just so many stories. So something's not right at the very core. And you said something before we started, like, it's scary to open that box. I don't know what's going to be in there, and I don't have the answer, but when could we use this movie, or could we use this time in culture to say, what have we believed between the genders that really isn't God, that would help us come together? I know that's pie in the sky. You know me, I go straight to the huge dream, but that would be my dream.